Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, Trinity Dairy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It is Thursday, April 29th today. It's a beautiful day out, a little windy, but it's nice. It's about 51 degrees, I think, right now. So we're finally hitting some warm weather. So anyway, we're gonna go out and try out this grain drill here. All right, I'll show you what we got here. We got this is that grain drill that we bought at that consignment sale last fall. We're putting in peas and oats, and right now I'm going to try to get this calibrated because I don't really know where it's set at, so we're going to mess around trying to get that set pretty close. And then I put a hitch on the back. I got our Brillion behind. I got orchard grass and alfalfa in there. I'm not using the grass seeder on the drill right now just because I know where I got the Brillion set pretty close, so I'm not gonna mess with trying to set this grass seeder now. And then we got the older 830 case on here, so we'll go out and get it set. Well, I made a little over one full round. Had the drill set. I don't know, a friend of mine came over, he had a chart for his drill, because part of this one I couldn't read. It doesn't have a setting for oats and peas, so we were kind of going off the soybean and pea chart there. So we picked a setting on there. I think I've got it set, and them settings, you know, they're worn some, but I've got it set on about number 10 on the thing here. There's 12 and I'm at about 10, the pointer. And it's kind of nice. The acre counter on the drill doesn't work, but the Brillion has an acre counter. So I stopped here just shy of 1 acre. So like checked it because I had filled the drill, which I maybe should have just put one bag in, but we filled the drill up full when we started, and I got to here and I put one more bag in, which is 50 pounds, and that pretty much brought it right back where it was. So I'm gonna probably call that good enough, because I think you wanted about 50 pounds to the acre. So we're gonna keep that good. Now this Brillion seems like that's doing all right. I got the orchard grass up front, alfalfa back here. There was a little seed in there from last time that was kind of a blend, but that's okay. This Brillion, I don't know, this thing has definitely seen better days, but the adjuster is kind of screwed up on it, but it does seed a little heavier on one side than the other. But I am going to top that alfalfa off because I didn't have this one side quite full. So and I'm setting that about, according to the chart, like 18 pounds to the acre. But we'll see. That I usually shoot for 18, 20, somewhere in there. So in the orchard grass, I've got that, I don't seed that real heavy. I've got that turned down because that stuff flows out pretty fast. So anyway, we're gonna put some top off the alfalfa in here and keep rolling.
The orchard.
The drill seems to be working good, so
I think Jason's gonna start planting for you.
We've got farmer pride, internet, protector. No, he just wants to touch the limbs. Mom.
You want to ride?
Okay.
check a couple things there. the Brillion here, we had a little breakdown on it, but I think we got it fixed. Like I said, this thing is not in the greatest shape anymore, but these things take quite the abuse. But anyway, a few years ago, I'll show you here, this is your adjuster here for your seed rate. It's a threaded rod, and then there's two big hex nuts on there, and then there's settings on the end. Well, anyway, this had come loose and the box had come loose, so with them moving around, this little square shaft, get in here, broke off right here. Well, anyway, it was pretty much in line, so I just left it run like that. It seemed to run fine. It didn't wander back and forth at all. But anyway, I had to adjust it differently for this alfalfa seed, so when I had to move it over more. Well, anyway, then this started walking around, and it was making a mess out of everything. So we drilled a hole through here. I just had an old square-headed nut that was bigger than the shaft, so there was a stub shaft sticking out of here yet, so we put it over both to kind of hold them together, and then just a washer spacer, and then put a cotter pin in there to hold that together. And so it seems like it's working now. Keep it from chewing that stuff up anymore. Seed's looking good yet. The seed rate seems to be pretty good. I haven't been paying too much attention to it on the Brillion here. That I've seeded enough with this that it's fairly accurate yet where it's at. But the grain drill, being that I just acquired that, and this is the first thing I've put through it, and I've never seeded peas and oats before either, so I don't really know, on the setting. I think I mentioned that before, but we checked it against the acre meter on the Brillion. I checked it about 3 different times, and it seems like I'm running right on that 50 pounds an acre, so that's good. I'm happy with that, and I haven't really had so far, knock on wood, I haven't had any issues with that, other than a couple of the grain tubes that come down here. This is a rubber one, but a couple of the older steel ones had rusted out and fell off, but I had one to replace. The other one I was able to tie up with a wire, so I did put a little more down pressure on it, because this field, I tilled it up and then I rolled it. Normally when I do that, I roll it, I seed right behind. And my old drill, that press drill I had, that was set too, that had quite a bit of down pressure on it. And this one wasn't set real heavy. And if I got it, being this field sat rolled and then it got some rain and stuff, I didn't get to it right away. There were some spots here that got a little bit harder than I wanted, so I just moved the pin there, and kind of can see it. Move that pin, give it a little more down pressure. So I don't know, I did some looking. It said oats and peas, 1.5 inches, 2 inches deep. So I don't know, I think I checked it in a couple different places. I'm around that 1.5 inches. I'm sure there's some places it's a little deeper, some it's a little shallower. The first few rounds I did with it set lighter, I had a couple spots where the Brillion, if there was a higher spot the Brillion didn't pack, it was leaving a little bit on top. So but I think it'll be fine. So anyway, we're gonna keep on seeding here and see if I can get this finished tonight.
You were riding with Daddy.
Mom?
Yeah.
I had to pee.
Oh.
Can you nap it?
Yeah, snap your pants. It's officially warm enough in our neck of the woods here in Minnesota that we can let the cows out at night again. We don't have to worry about anything in the barn freezing. Hey, Pepper. Hi, Mindy. Come on, girls. Supper's ready. Come on. Come on, girls. Now we haven't actually started feeding out of this silo yet. We're just taking advantage of the cement bunk being here. So Paul's just going and Alan's going and dumping silage here, and then they put hay on top. So the cows can be out pretty much all day and all night except for being milked.